Hey there, good morning everyone. It is, what is today? Today is Friday? Today's Friday. Today's Friday here, and it's probably Thursday where you are if you're watching me from the States. And I've been absent for 2 days, and I apologize. I was so caught up in the Bali Spirit Festival and actually preparing for my own teachings that I was not able to, or not wanting to make videos, just because I was really focused on preparing to hold space for many people and needing to put my energy there. So the message I have for you today is not a tarot card. It came in my meditation. It dropped in very quickly. And I'll give you a little, I'll share with you the message. I'll give you a little backstory, how it ties into my own message to myself, and then an invitation to you. Hi, good morning, Susan. Good morning, Deanne. Good morning, Sa. Hey, Jeff. Good to see you here. So the message today was, in my meditation, I heard it loud and clear. The way you do anything, let me say it again. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. I hadn't heard that in years. One of my first business coaches used to say that. It was a phrase of hers. And yesterday, so there's a few, this is like a thread that runs through a few things. So the first piece of the thread, or where I caught the thread, so to speak, is yesterday I was at the festival, and I was at the pool kind of cooling down before it was my time to teach. And I heard a teacher in another space, hey Carla, say this. I heard him say, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. And I was like, yeah, I remember that statement. That's a good one. And then this morning, I was doing some work for one of my clients, reviewing a document that some of their underlings had written. And it was so not to par with the intention of the organization. And I kind of shredded the document, like, you know, pointed out all of these mediocrities basically in the writing. And then the thought came to me again, boy, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. And if you show up mediocre because you think, well, this piece of the website is not that important, so we can just do a half-hearted job on it. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. And if you show up half-hearted in one way, you show up half-hearted in another. And of course, as soon as I thought that thought, I thought about myself, and I was like, wow, I haven't been on Facebook Live in 2 days, and I didn't give any excuse for it. And I actually, as I went into sitting in meditation, I was like, well, do I really have to make a video today? I'm out of milk here at the house, and maybe I'll just go for a coffee instead. And I got that. Oh, Dawn, you know, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. Hey, Andy, welcome. And so here I am showing up to do these messages for you, knowing that in a few days I will be flying and I won't be able to do them because I'll be traveling in that weird international time-space portal that will take me 2 days really to get home. So let me just tune in because I know there's more that I want to share with you. A lot has unfolded in these last few days. So give me a moment here and let's see what needs to come through that may be a message for someone listening to this now or listening to it in the future. So there's been a tremendous amount of ceremony and high vibrational love vibe here at the festival. And as is sometimes the case with me in my experience in life. Hey, Agus, welcome. I sort of back into an experience that I already had been thinking, you know, like this is really important. We need to activate the love frequency on the planet and clear old shadow material and whatever the theme is, that's my current theme. And then sort of bump into something and go, wow, there's like a whole world of people already doing that. And that's what my experience here has been. Hey, Michael, welcome. So what I'm coming to understand as I shift from the sort of coachy people world and my own inner world, and maybe even just the Sedona community and my friends, into this yogi festival world, is that There is an entire movement happening that isn't just about yoga at all. And I touched on this, I think, in my last video, or maybe it was a video that I recorded at the festival, that conscious awakening is happening. We are already creating the new world. This festival is amazing. All of the vendors of food, for example, are creating all of the dishes and plates and even sometimes the forks and spoons out of natural recyclable material. The food, organic, vegan, delicious, I mean delicious gourmet food. The teachers are super high caliber, most of them. I mean, there's some beginners too. Super high vibe, cacao ceremonies, breath work, frequency upgrades, you name it. It is so exciting. We are living, as you know, in extraordinary times, and my sister friend Sa and I are looking at collaborating on some things. We did some collaboration a little bit here at the pyramids, looking at doing some more in Malaysia next year and possibly Singapore, elsewhere. So it's happening. And here at the Bali Spirit Festival, I am literally partying, dancing, meditating, praying, transforming soberly with people from around the world. We have people waking up everywhere. I've talked to people from Asia, from the Americas, North and South America, from China, from Saudi Arabia, you name it, from Europe, of course, all over the planet, all over the globe. People are gathering in these pockets of conscious community to celebrate life and to activate these new frequencies that are really alive now on the planet. And so this is a message of hope, it's a message of inspiration, and it's a message of invitation. Because if you are right now living that three-dimensional life where you're sort of stuck in the old paradigm and fighting what doesn't work and struggling with money or struggling with fear to make change because you don't know how to materially do it, I promise you that more and more opportunities, more and more is opening up for you to make the change. And the key is to trust what you are being called and guided to, that feels good, that is inspiring you to step forward in a new way. And there will be healing to be done. A lot of the work that I do is shadow work, taking people through ceremony and through process and through tools I have, into the shadow, the fear, the wounding that needs to be cleared in order for us to make space available for more light and more healing and wholeness. So that is a part of the journey. That's a part of the hero's journey that we are all on right now. So I really want to invite you to follow your crazy, wild, joyful dreams. I also want to invite you, whether you're into yoga or not, to look into maybe attending one of these, because it's an activation, as my dear friend Nadine, a wise woman, priestess, empress, says, it's an initiation. This is an extraordinary experience to have. And so my hope is, my hope is that today I have a lot of meetings with people. I'm doing a lot of guidance sessions with people, one-on-one work with people right now. So I'll be quite booked today, and I want to attend some classes too. But my goal is to at least capture a little bit of footage in the daylight so you can see some of the artwork, the art installations, the dancing, the vibe is incredible. And maybe even some food photography too, because the food is really great. For all my dear vegetarian friends out there, ooh, this is a great place to be. Okay, so let's see, is there anything else I want to share? I want to express my gratitude for all of you watching now or who will watch, who've been attending my sessions, both at the pyramids and at the festival and elsewhere, my retreats, etc., my retreat sisters. I want to thank you for being in these spaces with me, for allowing me to share my own path as a teacher, as a priestess, as a healer, as a mentor. It is such a joy and a gratitude. Hey, Mom. Hi. Mwah. it's such a joy and a gratitude to be aligned in my path and to come out of the fear and the hiding of being a teacher, being a spiritual teacher. Because my dream and desire is just to help lift as we rise, to uplift all with the wisdom and guidance that flows through me and the many tools that I've collected over 3+ decades and other lifetimes as well. Okay, so with that, I'm going to wrap this up for the day. And again, just with the theme that we started with, which is the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So if there is an area of your life, oh, thank you, Sa, thank you. And you are an amazing, amazing sister, friend, muse, songstress, and friend, soul sister. So the way you do anything, the way you do is the way you do everything. And so where in your life are you doing things that are not of the impeccable standard by which you wish to live? And when you find those, love yourself. Accept yourself. It's okay. Perfection is not the goal, but being intentional, giving attention to it, and raising your own frequency through being more impeccable with your actions and your words helps you and helps the planet, helps those whose lives you touch. So with that, I'm going to sign off for the day with much love and a deep bow of gratitude to everyone in my life for all your love, for all your acceptance of my foibles. I love you very much, and until tomorrow, mwah!